For the defense?
Gail Caldwell here for Megan Wilhite.
All right, and probation, this is a probation case? All right, and are you Megan Wilhite?
Yes, Your Honor.
Ms. Wilhite, I'm going to show you what's entitled Court Admonishments, Waivers, and Affidavit of Admonitions. Did you review that document with your attorney? Did you understand it, and did you sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you understand you're charged with the offense of burglary of a habitation force? That's second-degree felony. Range of punishment is anywhere from 2 to 20 years in prison and up to $10,000.
Did you catch that? Burglary of a habitation, that's not just breaking and entering. In Texas, that's a second-degree felony, and the penalty? 2 to 20 years. That's not petty theft, it's serious time. And the court's making sure she knows it. Let's see how this unfolds.
Fine, did you understand?
Yes,
Counselor, has your client been able to provide you with any defenses to this offense?
Yes, Your Honor.
Showing you the plea bargain page. Did you review that page with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, Your Honor.
According to the plea bargain agreement, punishment is to be assessed at 10 years in the prison. There's a $1,500 fine. There are no applications for deferred adjudication. State record.
Look at that list of restitution victims. It reads like a yearbook. That's a lot of people impacted, and this judge isn't just throwing names around. Every single one represents someone whose sense of safety was violated. And yes, your pronunciation anxiety in Spanish class? Relatable, Judge. Man shrugging.
Recommends community supervision. They're taking in consideration grand jury number 767380, which is CM number 93783. County Court cause numbers 614877, 671768. So restitution is to be payable to the following: Paul Gould, that's Gould, Ricardo, the letter A, Salceda Rebollar, Rebollar. And I'm sure those L's are supposed to be pronounced with the Y.
I was never good at that in Spanish class.
Alejandra Perez, Isabel Gomez, Jesse Weathersby, Megan Morris, Frank Washburn, Joy Robertson, Lana Shadburn, Savannah Shadburn, Robert Shadburn, Marina Frenia, Frinea, and there's to be no contact with either of those parties mentioned. Did you understand that to be the plea bargain agreement?
Yes, Your Honor.
Defense is at the plea bargain agreement?
Yes.
Next, I'm showing you outside the plea bargain agreement. The state is
Sentencing time. But here's where it gets interesting. The defense is about to make a plea for redemption, pulling in emotional weight, a pregnant daughter, a grandmother, and a self-admitted unfit role model. Buckle up. The judge isn't buying excuses today.
requesting that your community supervision be for a term of 5 years. There'll be a TAP evaluation and 200 hours of community service restitution in CATs 1 and 2. Did you understand those are recommendations from the state and the court does not have to follow those recommendations?
Yes, Your Honor.
Then to the offenses charged, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
No contest, Your Honor.
State any evidence.
Your Honor, the state moves to admit what's been marked as State's Exhibit 1 into evidence.
No objection.
Court will accept into evidence states exhibits 1 and attachments and review the same. All right, after reviewing states exhibits 1 and attachments, the court will find there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty and the court will find you guilty. Are you proceeding with sentencing?
Yes, Your Honor.
Anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
Yes, Your Honor, I think my client wants to make a change in her life, and she has a mother at home that just had a grandma, has seizures, and she also has a 17-year-old. My daughter is 14 weeks pregnant right now. She's 14 months pregnant. 14 weeks. She wants to get out of
The judge isn't just handing out punishment. They're delivering a masterclass in real-world consequences. You ruined someone's Christmas. That's not legalese. That's visceral. And when a judge starts invoking time machines, you know they're making a point. There's no undo button for trauma.
and she's willing to comply.
But she's not a good role model for her daughter. And she's not a person who should be allowed to take care of anybody, let alone a goldfish. Because she has, you want to explain to me why you're breaking into people's homes when they're away?
Your
You
Honor,
ruined somebody's Christmas because this occurred December 17th, Christmas just days away.
Your Honor, I was not in a good state of mind at that period in my life, and I was under the influence of an individual who had a really bad hold of me. I made very, very poor choices, and I'm willing to.
No, I mean, you actually, people are saying, always say, you know, I was in good frame of mind. I understand that, but your frame of mind was good enough to get a cinder block, climb through a window, go into somebody's home, and make sure you don't leave fingerprints. So I don't understand what you don't understand, that stealing's not right.
I am aware that it's not correct, Your Honor, and like I said, I've made a very poor choice, and I just want to be able to have a second chance to make this right. And
It can't be made right. Let me just tell you why it can't be made right. Because I'm sure all of this stuff that you took, that person's not going to get it back. And if they get it back, it's not going to be the same because somebody else has been using it and somebody else took it. Just like their home is never going to be the same. You know why it's not going to be the same? Because somebody entered their home without their permission. And Christmas is never going to be the same. You know why Christmas is never going to be the same for them? Because December 17th, somebody broke into their home while they were away. So you can't make it right. Sometimes things that we do, you can't make it right unless you can go back in a time machine and not do it. So who are you living with? I mean, one of the worst things, and it's not even really the worst thing, but one of the odd things is you live in the neighborhood. People saw you on the video. They're like, oh, I know her. She lives right in the
I no
neighborhood.
longer live at that residence, Your Honor.
As you should.
No, I've not lived there for quite a while. I live in Cibolo.
When's the last time you had employment?
Before I was arrested, I was employed with Southern Wildlife Rehab Facility.
Doing what?
I work with animals, Your Honor.
And is she planning on staying in Bear County?
Yes, Your Honor.
With who?
With where I was living at, my best friend and I have a place in Cibolo, 213 Bridge Crossing in Cibolo.
Okay, so you're gonna be living in Cibolo, Texas?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, so that's not San Antonio. Am I wrong with that?
I think parts of it are in San Antonio, Your Honor, or
Are you-
in Bear.
No, I'm just talking about
Oh,
the
San Antonio,
city.
Bear. Sorry.
Yes. All right. Do you have any mental health diagnosis?
No, Your Honor.
Do you have any drug issues?
No, Your Honor.
Then I don't understand this wrong frame of mind. Counsel, help me.
I don't, there's the chief, the only who took responsibility for the conduct. I can't explain that.
All right, as previously stated, the court is finding you guilty. I'm not even going to say it. Okay. So here's the things. The court is going to sentence you to 10 years in prison, suspended and probated for 6 years. There's a $1,500 fine, time and money to run concurrent. There is to be taken in consideration grand jury number 767380, which is also CM number 937838. County Court Cause number 614-877-671-768. There's to be restitution. And
Usually, defendants get COVID vaccination credit, a nice little deduction from community service hours. Not her. Nope. Judge flat out says she needs extra help. Cats 1 and 2, parenting classes, and 0 unsupervised contact with minors. That's not just sentencing, it's a court-mandated life overhaul.
no contact with Paul Gould and Robert Shadburn, Shadburn. There's to be no unsupervised contact with minors. There's to be proof of employment within 15 days. There's to be no employment as a home health care provider or with minors. I'm going to want the UA hotline until further notice. There's to be regular reporting by Zoom or in person. I'm going to want field visits 2 times per month. We can do that for 6 months to see how she's doing. 200 hours of community service restitution. And usually I give people 40 hours of credit if they receive the COVID vaccination, but I'm not doing that for you. So it's 200 hours of community service restitution. We're going to do cats 1 and 2. And usually I give people my own cats 1 and 2, but I think you need the extra help of cats 1 and 2, other than me telling you, don't steal, don't take what doesn't belong to you. Don't go into homes unless you're invited. If you are invited and you're told to leave, you leave. Don't accept an invitation to somebody's home from a third party. But you need more than that. I'm going to have you do parenting classes because you're telling me, well, you're making me think that you're going to be involved in your daughter's life and helping her out with your grandchild. I don't know if that's true or not, but I'm already saying no unsupervised contact with minors. But I'll give you parenting classes, and I'll tell you what, if you complete parenting classes, I'll deduct 40 hours of community service restitution. All right, is there anything else from either side with regards to sentencing?
No, Your Honor.
All right, we can go off the record. Good luck to you. You're gonna have to do better in life. I mean, some people find you in their homes without their permission. It doesn't end well. You understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right.